Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with Dangerous Relationship. And as you guys know, or probably if you listen to the video blog, our next guy who won the vote after we did Ryouhei Shindo is Akira Senba. For some odd reason, I thought Akira Senba was Toyonaga, so that kind of confuzzled my mind for a little bit. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna be so mean. I'm like, this is not the right Akira. My bad. Too many Akiras because I have two games of Akiras going on, so that's me, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, we're doing Akira Senba, a comedian with an open and honest heart who treats women like a true gentleman. So I think this would be very interesting to see, considering we have like so many guys like teasing us right now. So let's find out about him. Out of curiosity, how many pictures do you have, good sir? Just 5. All right, I can live with that. And well, I was like, how many volumes do you have? Or chapters? Doesn't change. I'm silly. There's 8 chapters. All right, cool. So let's get rolling and find out what's up for us. Do you believe in love at first sight? Wow, we're going right out, aren't we? So let's get started. Excuse me. Goodbye. Thanks so much. I shut the door behind me and walked out of the dressing room. Just the nick of time. A call between a costume change overnight woke me in the wee hours of the morning. I almost hadn't made it in time to deliver the clothes. At least I got a nice break before my next job. Lack of sleep and all that hurrying around left me feeling very tired. Completely exhausted, my legs gave out and I stumbled forward. Thud. Oh, don't pass out on the floor. I recoiled when I bumped into someone standing right in front of me. Sorry. I bowed my head and apologized. Are you okay? It felt like deja vu. Just the other day I'd run into Akira Senba and would fall over had he not grabbed me. The voice I heard this time was strangely familiar. Hey, aren't you? When I looked up I saw Akira's face looking back at me. Hi. Oh, it's been a while since I am. Just enjoy him. Okay. Akira? The shock and surprise flushed away my drowsiness. That's the second time now. He spoke with a smile. I'm so sorry. I had figured we would eventually meet again sometime because of my job, but I never thought it would happen so soon, let alone running into him just like last time. I had a hunch I'd see you again soon. You did? My heart skipped a beat. It was as if he was excited to see me. Being told that by someone as famous as him made me feel all giddy inside. What brings you here? I was too stunned to respond. Did you come to see me? No, I'm here for work. I quickly shot back to against the wrong idea. That was a mouthful and I'm not even sure what was trying to be said. So that must make you an actress or something. No, I just came to deliver a wardrobe. I'm actually a stylist. And thanks to that errand and good fortune, I had the chance to see Akira again. Oh, you're just a stylist? Akira stretched his chin, pondering deep in thought. By the way, can you spare a few minutes? My next job was in the afternoon. I had nothing to do until then. No, I will not. Sure. It'll have to be quick. Yeah, sure. Sure. Really? Great. Did he want to ask me about clothes or something? Akira glowed with a relieved smile. Well, I wanted to see what you thought about your clothes? Yeah. Do you think this is any good? I picked it all myself. I think it suits you very nicely. This bright and colorful clothes matches lively personality. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Akira began chuckling to himself. Wait, no. He cut his laughter short and shouted out. Uh-huh. And I said something weird. You cheated, well, fumbling with words. Words are hard when confused. I wanted to ask you something else. Will you be my partner? What? I shouted out with surprise. What in the world do you mean? From the moment I saw you, I've been thinking how great you would be. You got a contagious smile and a great voice that carries. Plus, your movements are so fluid and natural. I had no idea what he was talking about. My movements? Yeah, you have the perfect jab on your friend. You're exactly what I need. He must have been referring to the time I jabbed my friend for making that joke. To think he had heard that conversation was so embarrassing. Please, I'm begging you, be my partner. I wasn't sure how to respond. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm a stylist first and foremost. I don't know what jokes he's thinking of. I'm not cut out for it. I like making people laugh, but this is in another league entirely. No? But you seem like you'd be good at it. Besides, I really like the job I have now. It's not always easy, but I enjoy doing it. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say no. I bowed in apology. No, it's me who should be sorry. I shouldn't have asked that so suddenly. It's okay. What a shame, though. I mean, I barely know you. I can't just become your partner just like that. Akira looked so depressed that I blurted out an excuse. Hi? He stared straight back at me in silence. Hmm? You're right. We don't know anything about each other. Yeah. But we can change that with a date. He presented a very rational point. For a second, I almost agreed to it, right then and there. Where the heck did that come from? Startled, I shouted back with surprise instead. That's it, the perfect jab. Akira broke into a smile. We don't know each other, so a date's the perfect way to find out, right? Well, for starters, Akira didn't even know I was a stylist until now. He literally knew nothing about me. Likewise, I couldn't say the first thing about him either. But I don't think a date is the quickest way to find out about someone. Maybe, but it seemed like a crazy approach to the situation. So, how about it? Are you free tomorrow? That soon? I gotta strike while the iron's hot. Are you that afraid of going on a date? I I always thought dates were for lovers. Don't think about it so hard. I just want to go out and talk with you. Still, if someone saw us together, it might turn out badly. Mm, no good? The way his eyes looked at me with sincerity, I knew he wasn't joking. I felt so nervous about the idea of going on a date with him, though. If you don't want to, just say it. I'll give up right here, right now. I figured if anyone saw us, we could say he was having a meeting with the stylist. If our date was just talking together, I didn't have to be so worried about it. If tomorrow afternoon works for you. Great, it's settled. He smiled, having somehow coerced me into a date. Are you free at 3? Yeah. By then, all my work should be out of the way. Where to meet then? What do you say about the bookstore right outside of the studio? That's fine with me. Okay, what's your number? He asked while putting out his phone. Huh? I need it in case I turn into a lost puppy. Really? Something about him made that possibility seem very real. So, what is it? Um, I caved in and brought out my phone to exchange numbers with him. I felt so weird to be sharing my private number with someone so famous. Akira, where'd you run off to? Shoot. A staff member searching for Akira wandering around shouting his name. He was just getting a drink. Why is it taking him so long? Sorry, I gotta go. He put his hands together and apologized. See you tomorrow at 3. Akira dashed off towards the direction of the voice. What in the world? Getting a date with Akira felt like I'd stepped into a dream. I felt so nervous with our date that there was just mere minutes away. It didn't help that it was with a famous comedian either. I wonder if he's already waiting for me. Yeah, I'd say he is. Looking around the store, I found Akira standing there holding a book in one hand. Hey, cutie, want to get out of here and go someplace nice? Huh? As I walked towards Akira, a stranger called out and was trying to hit on me. Sorry, I'm already meeting someone here. Don't give me that lame excuse. I bet you're lying anyway. When he quickly approached me, I wasn't sure what I should say to get rid of him. Hey, buddy, what do you know about biceps? Huh? What? Akira, seeing my plight, had come walking over with a smile. Abs are great, but biceps are where it's at. Everyone knows that. He curled the book in his arm like a dumbbell. Uh, I just remembered I got somewhere to be. The stranger scrambled away from Akira like he was crazy. Thanks. You saved me. No problem. I never thought someone would start hitting on you right before my eyes. And I never thought you'd scare him off saying something like that. Anyway, sorry for being late. It's okay, I just got here. Shall we start our date? Anywhere you want to go in particular? Not really. Then how about a secret cafe of mine? Sure. It must be an interesting place if it's somewhere he went often. What book were you reading? I asked as the two of us walked towards cafe together. Oh, this? It's a book of famous sayings and proverbs. Really? I bet you're surprised to catch me reading something like that, huh? I would have to agree with him there. I am. Actually, I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm impressed. Actually, I'm impressed. But to be honest, reading it puts me to sleep. You should pull it out when you go to bed then. Yeah. Take it right here. Oh, well, I was for some reason thinking we were going to the other cafe that we went with Ryouhei. Apparently we have a bunch of secret cafes, right? What's going on, Akira? You never brought anyone this attractive here before. The place he brought me to was warm, homely, and very welcoming. According to him, all sorts of famous stars came to this little-known cafe. Don't tell anyone, but she's actually a princess from a far-off country. What? She just sneaked out of the castle today, and I'm her bodyguard. So you're a knight and comedian now. Nice. And it's all thanks to you. Oh, you're so kind. I'll give you extra ice today. Wow, I'm so grateful. It sounds like you're full of it. The two men joked and roared with laughter. Okay. It's just like, I didn't find it funny. It was interesting wordplay, but I didn't find it funny. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't have a funny bone in my body. I don't know. The head owner's a funny guy. I said to Akira after the two of us sat at a table tucked in the corner. Yeah, but useless. The guy sometimes lends me a book when I'm struggling for jokes. Except that it's always something ridiculous, like a book about grooming your beard. Anyway, the two of us dove into conversation. I enjoyed talking with him about all sorts of things. Since he was a well-rounded star, he knew about models and songs and everything else. So, why did you get into comedy in the first place? Why do you think? I thought about it for a second. Because you like it? To compare with him. Because you like it? And seeing his smile, I couldn't think of any better answer. Bullseye. I always liked making people laugh. But really, he continued as his face flushed a rosy red. I do it because I like making people laugh. That's all. Yeah? I wasn't so surprised to hear his answer. Admitting it's a little embarrassing, though. I'm actually aiming for the Comedian Grand Prix. That's the big one, isn't it? The Comedy Grand Prix was essentially a gateway to success. All winners have gone on to become national stars. You can do it. I know you can. It was my honest opinion. It makes me happy to hear that. I'll be cheering for you. Thanks. There are so many rivals competing, but I don't really have any confidence, though. That's surprising coming from one of the famous Senogi duo. My words startled him. Duo. He muttered quietly as if in disbelief. Did I just step on a landmine or something? What happened? For a moment, his expression was shrouded with pain and regret. You're right. I shouldn't be saying that. He shook his head and mustered a smile. But something about it seemed terribly forced and gloomy. His face lacked its usual cheerfulness. Had I said something that upset him? Akira? Is something wrong? He asked me, though the words were stolen right out of my mouth. Akira seemed to be acting a little strangely. Akira... It worried me, so I leaned closer and peeked into his eyes. Is there something bothering you? Is it something I said? His melancholy eyes looked back at me. My gaze was drawn in by his, and the two of us stared into each other's eyes. Akira? I called his name once again. Oh, sorry, it's nothing. A forced smile pulled back at his lips. It felt like I should say something, though just then his large hand reached up and stroked my cheek. You should be more careful bringing that face so close to mine. Huh? Before I knew it, our faces were mere inches apart. When you look at me with that worried face, His face neared and covered my vision. Oh, okay. Well, that was, like, really fast work. Oh, okay. A soft sensation pressed against my lips. My face flared with heat as all the blood rushed to it. I wanted to push him away, but for some reason, I couldn't just make myself do it. His gentle kiss brushed my lips, filling my body with warmth. It only lasted a moment, but it felt like time had stopped. My head felt dizzy, and I lost all ability to think. The only thing I could sense was the warmth of his lips seeping into mine. Our lips slowly broke apart. I found my eyes staring at his lips like I craved more. When I realized what I was doing, I turned away bashfully. My emotions were so jumbled that I couldn't look at him in the face. Inside my chest, my heart was pounding like the beat of a drum. Why had he done that to me so suddenly? I'm sorry. Akira's voice creaked out. I saw your face and I couldn't help it. What? I turned my head upwards and looked at him. His face was flushed and turned to the side as if he was embarrassed. And, because I like you. Huh? Had I heard that right? I wanted you to be my partner, but what I really wanted... He took a deep breath and continued. I really wanted you to be my romantic partner. His sudden confession was so surprising that I inadvertently looked at Med's gaze. Honest and sincere eyes stared back at me. To be with me all the time and to be by my side. He was asking me to be his lover. It's just so sudden. My mind felt so scrambled I couldn't think straight. We just met each other. We're practically still strangers. I had seen him on TV plenty, but this was only my third time talking to him. Besides, the first time we met was an accident, and I barely said anything to each other. It's love at first sight. But for someone as popular and as famous as him, this had to be a joke. He had to be just teasing me. I don't know if you believe me or not, but I'm incredibly serious about this. You can't see yourself with someone like me? He asked this, boring into me with anxious eyes. How are you going to answer this, girlie? No. I wanted to know the answer before we went to save. You want to save? No, I want to know her answer. Darn you. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll save. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys think about Akira so far. Akira Senba. So far. So let me know in the comments below. Like the video if you like it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Kaze out.